How you doing out there? This is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer in beautiful Chandler, Arizona. And this sonnet here I wrote, number 1224. Copyright March the 24th, 2019, a year ago. I went to take this lady out of a rest home, a nursing home. It was real awful. She's begging me on the telephone, please, please come and get me, come and get me. And I did go pick her up, and it was bad. In this sonnet, number 1224, the name of the sonnet is Give Them a Loaf of Bread. I remember that lady telling me that. And I thought, man, I just vividly remember this very dignified, really nice old lady. She was a yucky Indian lady. She was in the old age home, the nursing home. Her beloved son was coming to get her. I remember her relishing her good fortune. The glorious homecoming of her son is going to take her home. Her son was taking her home from retirement home, which was hell on earth to her. Sheer sweet enjoyment. This noble yucky lady, she told me true. She told me she's leaving and she's so happy and her son was coming to get her. She said, I'm so lucky. When we get old, my people give us a loaf of bread and they tell us to go. We can't afford to feed you anymore. There's so many needy, hungry mouths. We can't afford it. We got to cut you loose. So grandma has to go out into the snow. Grandpa's out there already frozen stiff. Knowing hunger can take us all, how hard it's always been to put food on the table. It's always been a harsh struggle for survival. Has there ever been a time where money was scarce and things were inexpensive? Well, all these old people, this old lady, give us a loaf of bread and tell us to go. They're senile old relics, right, of a dead age long gone. Obsolete old people, throwaways, vile discards from a long ago past, invisible, human strays, old people. The elderly, they drive too slow, they talk too slow, they're always in the way. They're seen, and yet they're not seen. Rudeness and disrespect is the old man and the old woman's despair. You ought to try to know some of us old people, at least before you discard us. I implore you. I'm saying, hey, take a second look. It's you're making all the sweet wine that we've all enjoyed all our lives to be turned to vinegar. Your honey has been laced with bugs evermore because you don't care about old people. Old people are invisible. Now we're old people, yeah, gone are all of our loved ones. They're all gone on. They're waiting for us. And the old people, they get cast away like they're garbage, making room for the fit and the young and the robust. Well, the rainbow bridge before the gates of heaven, it waits patiently for us as promised. And I believe the promise. Knowing that the soul always remains young, yet it is in a body exhausted. Arrows of old age strike with merciless relish. We have to suffer it alone. No one can get into your head. We are truly, truly always so alone, unless you have God, and you should. Because if you have Him, you're not alone. You're never alone. Have I not commanded you? Be brave and of a good courage. Neither be thou afraid, nor be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. And I truly believe that. And we're alone, but we have God in the mental agony of losing our youth. We're not young anymore. We lost our romances. Our plans are gone. Old dreams that were never dreamed, undreamed, gone with the wind. Lost expectations. Vivid memories like yesterday of sunny valleys, of emerald green lush grass, enchanted reveries, musical laughter, times long ago gone into the past. Life is so precious, so fleeting. It is gone with a silent whisper. Life, so full of glorious moments, shining diamonds in time and amber. A moment disappearing right now in the instant of becoming is a part of God's eternity. The moment. What is, it is what it is. Shakespeare said that. It is that it is. It has been told to tell us again and again to savor this second, this moment. That's the unity of your sanity that depends on it. What you do with the moment. When I started this sonnet, hey, that's gone. It evaporated in the instant of becoming. It's the moment. The moment is everything. Human life itself is individually as precious as sparkling diamonds. Humanity needs each life to be as one with the King of Hearts, and that's God. We're all part of God. We are the Holy Spirit. We are the Holy Breath. Elderly, they have their agonies. They've had their trials by fire. And they learned a lot from following the Holy Cross. And what I'm saying by this is, it's very simple, all right? It's the righteous against the wicked. And the righteous don't tell an old woman, here's a loaf of bread, go. We have to take care of each other. We are our brother's keeper. We are our sister's keeper. We're supposed to watch out for each other. Give them a loaf of bread and go. That's not righteous. And this old woman had told me that. I'm glad her son came and got her. Is there anybody around that's going to come and get you? Or are you just going to die alone? Like all these people in newspapers says, if you know this person, please phone. People that die alone. Because in the end, you're alone because God is with you. And that's all you need. And that's the best comfort I can give you out there. Is no matter how alone you are, God is with you. That's his promise. Just trust in him. He even says it on our money. In God we trust. That's right. God bless you. Au revoir, mes amis.